Hello, beautiful people. Yes, for sure. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nadira Lugg, and I'm the president, the founder, the spiritual coach advisor of One Love and Light Center located here in California. And we are a spiritual center that help people find and maintain their blissful zen. So in other words, I love to tell people, think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Yes. And baby, we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this through the practice of yoga, guided meditation, Reiki healing sessions. Yes, I am a Reiki master. And the reason we are here today for a tarot and oracle reading. Yes, we do those as well. And so, beautiful people, I am so happy that we are now in the new moon of Libra. It kicked off yesterday, but girlfriend was going through some things, had to go shopping, again came back. And usually when I'm doing readings like this, I like to be by myself and in my zone. And there was just a lot going on, people calling, and so I needed to hold back, but it's all good. Everything is still right on time. Remember, we're always 3 days prior, 3 days afterwards. So beautiful people, we are what? Right on time. And so just to recap, the last full moon was in Pisces. So a lot of us were in a dreamlike state. If memory served me correct, we were worried about our finances, things like that. That was the energy a lot of people were concerned about, money or material things, whatever. So I'm so glad that now we are in a new moon cycle, new moon of our fellow Librians, fellow air signs, okay? And they are the cardinal signs of the air signs. So I'm so happy to shout out to all my Libras out there. We love you. And just so you all are aware, Libra zodiac sign is associated with the scales, and there's a wonderful reason for that. Librians are about balance, harmony, justice, partnerships, relationships, anything with a ship in it, commitments, things of that magnitude. And so for today's new moon reading in Libra, we will be focusing on the collective energy as always and how we can best harness those energies so we can be our best selves, okay? So I've already done the cards, consulted, and we have 7 decks on deck. And so beautiful people, it's an interesting read. All right, I'm excited. So beautiful people, without further ado, this message is for you. And when this message resonates with you, by all means, if you're already watching, give your girl a thumbs up, exchange the wonderful energy, come through, subscribe, and give your girl a thumbs up. We truly do appreciate your love, support, the little token of support. Appreciate you, okay? And so, like I said, without further ado, this message is for you. So up first, we're going to start with the tarot reading cards, the tarot cards. And what do we have? We have the Page of Swords. So it's not a coincidence that we have a Page of Swords, some more air energy. But underneath the deck, we also have 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. So let's break this down. All right. So Page of Swords. First off, remember, swords energy is associated with air energy. And just like air energy or sword energy, it represents truth, logic, mental fortitude. It's when the logical reasoning kicks in, and we're all about mental stimulation and things like that. It's what's going on with the mind, all right? And so pages, period, they're part of the court cards. And the page's job is to deliver messages. Okay, they are the messengers of the tarot cards. All right. And so this young lady is so awesome because she has like little balloons that are light bulbs signifying what? Ideas, having that aha moment. She has wonderful birds running around her, well, flying around her. She's over here balancing on her sword right there, but she's doing it with ease, and she's still reading. She's still yearn and is enthusiastic about knowledge. So what is this energy comes to mind? This lets me know that there is a thirst for knowledge. This is the perfect time for learning, for expansion, for new ideas, for the balancing of truth, of finding out the truths. If there's some disbeliefs or past beliefs that you had, now is the time to do some research to find out, well, what is the new belief? What research do I need to know, hear, be aware of? Let me turn this volume up. Yes. What do I need to be aware of? What do I need to question? What do I need to research and expand my mind with? There's some new information coming to you, beautiful people. And so with that kind of energy, it's a wonderful time, again, learning and expansion. Now, remember, in that full moon of Pisces, we were all like in a dreamlike zombie state. It was reflective time. And keep in mind, we are still in Mercury retrograde. But beautiful people, I'd have some good news. We're supposed to be coming out of it on the 2nd of October. So we're on the entail of it all right? But also keep in mind, I will always say, keep in mind shadow side. So I will hold off on just the woo-ha, we out on the 2nd. So I want to keep with that whole 5th. Okay. And hear me when I say it, a lot of people have been feeling it. Me, hey, our refrigerator broke because it does affect technology and things like that. So our refrigerator was broke. The good thing is, there's always a positive. You got to maintain positivity. There was a warranty, so it got fixed without a problem. We just had to wait for the repair person to come in. So we were living out of coolers for a minute, but it's all good. It was a constant reminder of things to be grateful for. Okay. And so I'm grateful we have a refrigerator, working refrigerator now. And so these are the things that brings me joy. And I had to do some research to figure out, well, what's going on with this refrigerator? So there's always space for newfound knowledge. So just don't wait around for the space. Always be willing to just be open, especially with this new moon energy. Remember, it's all about new things, beautiful people. Moving on. Underneath the deck, we have that 5 of Pentacles. Now, if you remember, Pentacles represent earth energy, okay? The grounding energy, all right? And so earth energy is very practical, very grounded. Well, the 5 of Pentacles is somewhat of a cautionary tale per se. I want you to pay attention. Girlfriend got her head down. She's looking down. Oh, very sorrowful. Shoulders are shrugged. She's in front of a locked door. But the funny thing about it is, if she would just look up, she would see that there's a key right here in the corner that can unlock this door to all the potential or her answers that she's looking for. And so what does that mean? A lot of us could still be going through some things. It's a sign. 5 of Pentacles is like a sign of disappointment, loss, feeling by yourself, feeling alone, feeling like things aren't going in your favor. All right. You're feeling isolated. All right. And I just want to let you know that even in this energy, there is a balance in all things. And if you do feel like you are alone in this, maybe it's because it was meant for you to be alone. Remember, Pisces energy was a time of introspection, reflection, work, Mercury retrograde. Remember, it's the season of reassess, reinvent, reorganize. It is time to do some inner work to figure out what wasn't working so I can start doing something new. And the positive of a Mercury retrograde is also the time of reinvention. It's time to think outside the box, okay? And get more innovative with what didn't work. So now I can figure out and try some new things. It helps to tinker up the mind so we're ready to try some new things. And so that is the energy we have to harness even with 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, she's so deep into the wallowing that she doesn't even see that her answers are right here. Again, she has to look up. She has to be on a search to find some newfound knowledge, to open up the door, to see what's behind that door, to find her answers, to find her next move, to find her next step in her journey. And so metaphorically speaking, that's all of us, okay? So even with this wonderful air journey, remember, we are in the season of reinventing and assessing everything. But our answers are always there if we are willing to look and find them and see them. They may not be the answers that we thought it was supposed to be, but it was right on time for what we needed. All right. And there's always a path. There's always a reason. Remember, beautiful people, anything that's going on, it is happening for us, not to us. Got to start with perspective first and foremost. Got to close this one door so you can stop lingering and watching this one door to get ready for this other door that's waiting for you. Wide open for your blessings to flow, beautiful people. All right. So keeping it moving. And why? Because our life is going through cycles. I had to bring out the crystal card. So we have moonstone cycles, moonstone cycles. And it's so cool because I have some moonstone right here. Yes, come through with the moonstone. That's what it looks like. Yes. And so this card, cycles, is letting us know that, yes, with this new energy, our lives are nothing but cycles, ebbs and flows, new beginnings that come right after endings. And so, beautiful people, this is the ebb and flow of life. We have to get ready and stay prepared for all the continuous cycles, just like a wheel. It's always going, and there's a beginning and there's an end. And once again, once it completes its rotation, we're going to go into another cycle. So, beautiful people, there are lessons to be learned in every cycle that we are going through. And so if your last cycle wasn't the most positive in your mindset, because there is a positive lining to any and everything. It really is. But we got to be able to change and shift the perspective and be open to what's going on. All right. So embrace this new cycle. We're going into something new cycles. But I also want us to be aware of this. Underneath the deck, we have Stibnite, conflict. Beautiful people, are we still in conflict? Even from that last moon cycle that we were in, and now we're in the process of carrying it over into this new cycle. Please be aware. Awareness is number one. It is key. We must always be aware of what's going on. That's how we're able to make new moves, shift new energy, make new decisions based on what we are aware of. We cannot continue to walk in a fog and think that everything is a-okay. That's not what's up. We gotta be aware. Awareness is key to all things. So, beautiful people, is the conflict within you? Are you going through a conflict with someone? Now, remember, Libra energy brings relationships, partnerships. It could be a conflict in the partnership or the relationship. So the question is, are we ready to heal it? Are we ready to chuck the relationship because you've been shown newfound knowledge and information? Do we have an aha moment about a person in our season of Pisces? As we were doing our introspective work, we saw what was going on. We got some clarity with some things. So is the conflict something that is self-inflicted? Is the conflict inner conflict that we're having with self? Confusion. Remember, Piscean energy brought, again, dreamlike state, illusions, things that were shifting, that shadow sides that could have been fantasy or a misplaced fantasy that we've conceived. It's time to wipe the eyes and get clear now, beautiful people. We have to get out of this dreamlike state and now be open to newfound truth, information, justice. That's what air energy is about. Truth, finding the truth, finding the justice in all things, finding a balanced perspective in all things, okay? Finding the harmony in all things. So we still got to do some deep dive. And if you're having some conflict with others, or if it's with yourself, got to start asking those in-depth questions and revealing some truth. And then ask yourself, are you ready to do something different? Come through. Because if what you've been doing has not been working, it's time to do something else, beautiful people. It really is. Come through. We're moving on. Moonology cards. We have up first, new moon, some more new moon energy, new moon in Leo, confidence. Confidence is your key to success. So here, just like the girlfriend had a key, come on now. Some of y'all are dealing with some situations where confidence is the key to success. It's time to lift our heads up high. It's time to know that you are a voice in this world and you are a spirit, a body that is born to be here. You belong here. You belong in this space. You belong in this place. You belong where you're supposed to be in your first home, your first body, your first home where you reside. There's a confidence. And when power people, executives or whomever, boss-like energy, they exude a confidence. And because of that confidence, it opens doors for them. It's also attached to the law of attraction. When you know you belong there and people can sense that you belong here, guess what? More people want to know who you are, what you about, what you doing. Confidence is the key to your success. And you also have full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. And underneath the deck, you have full moon and Pisces, which is what we just had. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So beautiful people, I'm going to share a story. Even when conclusions are within reach, there is a balance of spirituality and practicality in all we do. Sometimes we get so caught up in everyday life that we forget to get into the practices that brought us peace and joy. For some of us, that could be meditation. For some of us, that can mean weekly facials or weekly nail care. Or for some, that can also mean going to church, hearing the word, or reading the Bible, or the Torah, or whatever is your religious book, your holy book. The point of the matter is we get so wrapped up in life that we forget to get spiritually grounded. Because remember, with anything that we're doing, there's a balance in all things. And we need, in this environment that we are living in, with everything that's going on with news on TV and radio and things of that magnitude, we need to be reminded of our spiritual selves, of our faith-based practices, things that keep us grounded in the sense of we're connected with spirit. And so, beautiful people, I encourage you, find the balance between your spirituality and your practicality of life. If you have not been going to church to hear the word, then you need to go on YouTube and listen to some reputable, I'm not going to say just anybody, reputable people and teachers and mentors that bring you a stronger sense of self, faith, hope, joy, love, compassion. Come back to some of my videos if you need to. If anything else, always know your girl gonna make the uncomfortable feel a lot more comfortable. That's what I'm here for. You know I got it. That's what I'm here for. And so with that loving energy that I'm exuding with One Love and Light Center, because that was the mission, that was the goal, that was the whole purpose of me starting One Love and Light Center, to pass on positive energy, to pass upon love of self and others and our connection to spirituality. Find someone, some place that brings it together for you. Call out a friend who you know is a like-minded individual like yourself that you can talk to. And never feel afraid if you need to call up somebody for just prayer. If you are a praying person, remember, prayer is just a terminology. At the end of the day, it's really about how you meditate, how you connect with your spirit guides, how you find peace in self and your resolve of life. All right. So whatever you want to put on it as a name, that's on you. But know to reach out to like-minded individuals who feel the same way. But you need to be reminded of why there is power in prayer, in meditation, in breath work. Taking the time to just say, thank you, Source. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. There is a reason why that energy flows and it reignites everything within us in our heart and in our mind. So beautiful people, got to remember, balance spirituality with the practicality. It's so easy to get distracted in this day and age. So you got to remember that, okay? Stay in line with that. Also, I also pulled out angels and ancestor cards. I'm trying to deal with any and everything that's dealing with relationships since we're in this Librian energy coming through. And so first we have what? Sun energy. Enjoy success and happiness. So this goes back to what I was just talking about. You got to be in that vibe, beautiful people. You got to enjoy the success and happiness. Even if it doesn't happen every single day, think back to the last time you were happy about something. And this is great because sun energy is represented by what? Leo. Leo represents sun energy. So this works side by side. This is all solar plexus energy. It's time to get in alignment, strengthen that. Get into that high vibe of the sun. The sun brings energy. It brings light. It brings a brightness. This is why you need to what? Shine your light. Remind yourself what you are achieving or what you have achieved. What brings you happiness? Is it your little fur baby? Is it your children? Is it the goals that you've set and have already achieved? Yes, you're in a journey right now getting to that next goal. We all are. And our goals are always consistently changing. But please remember, take the time to celebrate what you've achieved. We need those wins. We need those high vibrations. We need to feel that happiness. I did it, and I'm going to do more. More, please. So beautiful people, stay in that energy. We have sun energy guiding us into that next cycle. That next cycle, all right? Come through. We also have drum, dream and journey. Drum, dream. Oh, okay, dream and journey, drum. So beautiful people, dream and journey. So with that Pisces energy that we were talking about when we was in that dreamlike state, I hope some of you got into a practice to pay attention to your dreams and to write those dreams out if you can still recall them when you woke up. Reason being is because, again, a lot of messages and downloads are given to us when we are finally in our subconscious sleep. Things that could not be given to us in our cognitive thinking minds, our conscious minds, have to sometimes be given to us when we're in our dreamlike state and when we're in theta. And because we're in that theta state of mind, now we're dreaming all kinds of stuff, but there's messages somewhere. So beautiful people, not just only just dream and journey, write them down. And then let that be the inspiration for your next dream that you're turning into a reality. Everything is a journey. This life we're living in is a journey. I'm always coming up with new ideas and new goals and new things that inspire me because of my dreams. Or I receive messages and I dream of past ancestors who have now passed. I've been dreaming about my uncles lately. I don't know why, but those who have passed on, they're constantly coming at me. But I'm happy to receive them. I'm happy to listen. I know they have something they're telling me. And so beautiful people, I'm encouraging you as well. Dream and journey. Sometimes we need to get into that meditative state. Also, listen to some drum beats. YouTube has some wonderful ambient music with drums. And a lot of times we could do shamanic journeys. I do them all the time. It's something about the beat of the drum. It's connected to the heart. And when we hear that beat, we hear that drum, it connects us into another state. And so sometimes we need to journey into that state again to get the messages that we need to hear, beautiful people. Try it out. If you haven't tried it before, how do you know if it works? Try it out. We're in the season of new moon, new energy. Try it out, beautiful people. And underneath the deck, we have arrow. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with protective energy. One thing is for sure, when our energy is not that balanced, it's very easy for outsiders to come in and kind of shift our energy when we're not grounded. And unfortunately, that happened to me. I'm still going through my Mercury retrograde. Some words come out, some words don't, but it's okay. I'm patient with myself and I'm going to keep going. So that's what happened with me yesterday, which is why I couldn't do the reading. I unfortunately got into a space when it was just too many people, too many distractions, just too much. And so I made a decision to step back so that I can be present. And my vibe, my energy is clear to be able to get whatever messages needed to come through. And so that was the decision that I had to make. So beautiful people, do the same thing for you. Surround yourself with wonderful crystals if need be. Get yourself into a vibrational bath, spiritual bath if you need to, with some salt water if you don't have high blood pressure, with some nice beautiful salt water, Epsom salt or something like that. Have your crystals nearby. Protect yourself with sage and sprays, some wonderful uplifting fragrances. Peppermint, eucalyptus, things of that magnitude, okay? Things that keep you vibing high. Get you some black tourmaline or some hematite, things around you to give. Protect your energy. Our energy is the most important thing we have to protect in order to stay vibing, in order to recognize happiness and success, in order for us to stay up here. Because again, if we are not balanced, if we are not in harmony, it is easy for people to come in and snatch that energy, drain the rest of that energy, and now you're really off balance, okay? So yes, protect yourself. If you have a friend and every time that friend calls, there is never any good news, it's time to step away. Don't pick up the phone. If you are in a situation where somebody is near you just complaining, fussing, complaining, or whatever, hey, you know, I gotta go. I gotta go. There is no, you don't even have to give a reason. Hey, oh, look at the time. I gotta get home. There's something like, yeah, I gotta go. But you gotta protect your energy at all costs. Protect your vibe. If you need to, make sure, hey, I always have my protective eye, evil eye bracelet on. Protective energy, small things, amulets, bracelets, deep breaths, or just the whole thing of the word no. When somebody's invading your space with something negative, but you have got to protect your energy. It is very transferable. And honey, you got to understand what is yours and what is theirs. So protect it. All right, moving on. I also brought out some romance cards. Again, we're dealing with the Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. They share it with Taurus. So they share the planet Venus, and it's all about love. Remember, commitments, partnerships. And so I pulled some romance cards, and it's so cute. First one up, wedding. This situation involves marriage, and underneath the deck, I have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So beautiful people, we have some people out here getting ready with the marriage. Welcome to the club. Come on now. So if you're out there preparing yourself, get ready. There's wedding bells coming towards your future. Come through. Again, we're in the new moon. Come on with those new ideas. Come on with their proposal. Come on through with that. We got to get the wedding coordinator. Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. And continue to celebrate the success and that happiness. Yes. Okay. And then underneath the deck, again, that playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now, again, it's something about this Leo energy, because Leo also represents a playfulness, children, inner fun, entertainment, things of that magnitude. Do you have a Leo around you, or somebody get married to a Leo? That would be pretty interesting. But either way it goes, find that playfulness in you, find that inner child in you. Go to the movies. Go walk in the park. What did we do when we were younger and didn't have jobs that you wanted to date because you was dating somebody who you wrote a sign with? You my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? Check yes, check no, whatever. And then again, it wasn't like that. Y'all was balling out. So what did we do? We just walked. We walked in the park. We walked down the street. We went to the movies, or you just hung out at a restaurant or whatever. So find that playfulness, if with your significant other or with yourself. Shoot, find your romance with yourself. At the end of the day, shoot, you're supposed to be loving on yourself first and foremost. And yes, come through. And now moving on. And so, because that last reading, we were all focused on the money situation. And again, I see we still have this Five of Pentacles, again, financial, materialistic stuff, things like that. So it could be still thinking about finances. I decided to go ahead and pull for our financial. I want us to make sure we are always continuously vibing high. The money is there, beautiful people. It really is. We have more than enough. We really do. And once we acknowledge that and are aware of that, more can come in, but you got to be grateful for what you have now. Best believe you got more than the average person who is probably sleeping in the streets. So hear me when I say you gotta stay in that vibe. You are blessed. You have more than enough. Hear that. Receive that. Understand that you are more than enough. I need you to hear that. And I need you to receive that. Come through. All right. So like I said, we're going to do some money mantras, and we're also going to do, let me do the career and finance cards. First one up, we have denial. Denial. All right. Remember, there's 3 messages. Take what resonates with you, chuck the rest. And I'll send out what I see or feel or hear. All right, so first one up, perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. Number 2, what are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. Here we go. I think we have some answers with that conflict. Some of us are dealing with conflict. Here we go. Here are some questions to ask yourself. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. If nothing else, girlfriend with the Page of Swords, she's about that truth. That's why she's walking the sword. She's about that truth. Let me see if I can get it as clear as possible. There we go. She's willing to walk the sword of truth. I need you to honor truth. That's the energy we're in right now. And thirdly, if you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. If you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. All right, beautiful people, that was deep. Okay, all right. And underneath the deck, the good thing is we have luck. Luck is on our side. Remember, we are in cycles. We got to let go of that old to make room for that new. Or the underlying energy, your luck is about to change for the better. Yes, celebrate. Your luck is about to change for the better. Number 2, you could get a lucky break some financial breakthrough. Lord have mercy. All right. You could get a lucky break, some financial breakthrough. All right. I can't wait till I will be having my own oracle cards coming out. I'm stating that right now. I will have my own oracle cards coming out, and hear me when I say they will have grammar, proper grammar. All right. So moving on. And the last thing is anything you do now will be very, very prosperous for you. Anything you do now will be very, very prosperous for you. I'm taking that. So that's my sign right there. I need to hurry up and get these oracle cards together. Come through. So that's what I'm hearing. Luck is about to change for the better. Anything you do now will be very prosperous for you, beautiful people. Come on. Yes, hear that. Now, our money mantras. First one up is I am always receiving the essence of what I'm giving. I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Ooh, that's deep. Goes back to that conflict. I hear a message. And the message is appreciation and love and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back. So to speak, for in your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. What? Appreciation. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Maybe I'm probably doing too much, too fast. All right. Appreciation and love and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back. So to speak, for in your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living in. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating. And as you are vibrating, you are also attracting. And so you are always getting back the essence of what you're giving. Beautiful people, if you are in conflict with someone or something or yourself, or you feeling like there's a lack of light, a lack of something going on, a lack of money, a lack of help, or a lack of situation, what are you giving? It goes back to the scales. The scales will always be unbalanced. If you want somebody to help you or provide you with a given loving word and loving support, then guess what? The scales from your side need to be balanced as well. Well, what have you been giving? Have you been giving? Have you been providing a listening ear to a friend? Have you been helping? So beautiful people, always remember it's a wonderful give of, it's a flow of an exchange, giving and receiving. All right. So please remember, stay balanced with that. It's a vibrational thing. Come through. All right. Remember that. And underneath the deck, we have welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. Welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. Come through. If we were talking to you on your first day here, we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be or do or have. And your work here, your lifetime career is to seek joy. Yes, I like that. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you will utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly unto you. Oh, I'm going to say that again. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly unto you. That was an answer for someone. That was an answer. That is a, ooh, come through. So if you feeling like girlfriend in this Five of Pentacles, come through. Your answer is what? We need to seek some joy in our life. We need to seek joy in the purpose of what we're doing and what we have and what we're becoming. Seek joy. Let joy be the key. Let confidence and joy. Let confidence and joy be your key to success, beautiful people. In this new transitional spirit of Libra that represents balance, that represents harmony, that represents love and relationships, please find joy in your relationships with others and yourself, first and foremost, of course. Find joy in all that you do. And if you need some help, play some happy music. Get into a vibe. Get into a flow of celebrations. Come through. Come on. Enjoy success and happiness, beautiful people. That's what's up. And beautiful people, that concludes your reading for the new moon in Libra. So guess what? Up next, we have the full moon in Aries, and that's happening October 9th. October 9th. So beautiful people, be aware of that and know that we will be out of Mercury retrograde. So you know there will be a celebratory something going on when I do that reading for sure. And Aries always leads us out with, again, what we're talking about, new cycles. They are the first of the zodiac sign. Pisces is the last. And so Aries is recognized as the first, our first cardinal sign. So we're leaving out in a new moon with that cardinal sign of Libra, and now we're going into Aries. So beautiful people, it's very passionate, all right? And so be prepared for that one. And beautiful people, if you enjoyed this reading, by all means, as I said before, remember to give this girl, hit it right now. Just do it right now. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you can be ready and be in the know when I do that next reading. And so as always, beautiful people, remember, shine your light. I am a firm believer if everyone was to shine that light, and I mean positively, brightly shine their light, no one would be in darkness, because we're always inspiring somebody. You never know who you are inspiring. Seriously. And so that is what I do. That is how I live. I love that my job requires me to inspire someone. And beautiful people, always remember too, I'm still doing the free half-hour tarot readings. All you have to do is email oneloveandlightcenter@gmail.com, or even my name. Remember, I made it as easy as possible, since there was an issue with the schedule, the online schedule, and some other stuff. But I heard I read your comments. I got you. I got you. So the other easiest way to do it is nadiralugg@gmail.com. And just again, grace and mercy. Your girl always is on set. So grace and mercy. But when I have time, you know I got you. All right. And so as always, beautiful people, remember, I love you, and I want you to continue to love on yourself. All right. You got this. Stay and keep joy filled in your life, filled in your heart, filled in your mind. There's some beautiful things going on here. You better go and get you some with this energy, okay? And all for my Librians, have fun. Have fun this birthday season, all right? Your air energy Gemini is right here celebrating with you, because she's filled with joy too. Yes, come through. Okay, that's my North Node. So I'm here to celebrate with the Librians as well, beautiful people. All right, now take care. Love you. Until next time, bye.